Well, hello, welcome back to the Fish Locker out on the beach. The Fish Locker family, we have just James and the rest of us are out to enjoy what you can see. And what we're going to go and do now?
Go paddling.
We'll go paddling. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Let's go and get in the water.
Yeah!
Whilst just James stayed in the shallows, Miss Fish Locker and I went out for a bit of an explore. There was a lot of loose suspended weed in this area, but in amongst it all there was life everywhere. If you can see here, there is a lot of plankton in the water, and also a lot of jellyfish. This one is called a compass jellyfish. We did see an awful lot of snakelocks and anemones on this stretch. There's something about them, I don't know what it is, they're just fascinating. Almost like Medusa's hair, aren't they? A big female spider crab. I did see quite a few of them. Noticed the large pad underneath where she holds all of her eggs. This is sometimes the easiest way to tell the difference between a male and a female. These common blennies were just so fast. They'd be there 1 second and then just vanish. The thongweed in places was really thick. It was like a jungle. This big ballon was really sneaky. Every single time I kept going past, he'd just poke his nose out and then try and hide away again. A few viewers have been asking me how long do I hold my breath for when I'm diving. Let's see if you can do it too. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. And breathe. These jellies are stunning to look at, but by heck do they half hurt, so you need to be really careful with them. I did find some nice caves, and they did have some very proud looking prawns in them. I found a few nice flat rocks, and again there was just life everywhere. Furrowed crabs, netted dogwhelks, brittle stars, and every single time I flipped a rock I had this little wrasse that just darted in to try and grab a quick snack. These crystal jellyfish are really cool looking, aren't they? It's like something off Abyss. The first thing that drew my attention about this was the dead crab shell, as it's often a sign of a lobster or an octopus. Bingo! Can you see the red antenna? And there's your lobster. Gently does it. You can see how they use those antennas now, can't you? Constantly feeling and probing around. No matter how I tried, I just couldn't coax him out. I didn't bring Brittany with me. We just had James's little foraging hook. And every time I tried to sneak the hook past him, he just picked it up and pushed it back out again. Long story short, the kids were getting cold and I just got to the point where I had my entire arm up inside that little cave, and it was shaped like a U-bend and was just too big and too deep at the back, and I just could not get that lobster out. Every single time I'd drop back and I'd let him come out again, and as soon as I'd sneak up he'd jump back in. I just couldn't get him out. We've come to the end of our day on the beach. It's been a stunning little day.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been burying wellies and all sorts. We had a nice little paddle. Found some crabs and some anemones. There's a lot of jellyfish today, so we couldn't have James in the water too long. I mean, I got stung on my face a couple of times. My top lip's still a bit swollen where a jellyfish stung me right on my top lip. Found a couple of big lobsters in it all, but just couldn't get them out. Some big wrasse. Loads of fantastic anemones. I hope the video shows out alright. What we're going to do now, we're going to take you home and get you showered off, get all this sand off you.
Yeah.
And what do we say?
Bye from the fish on the store.
Bye from the fish locker.